MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Robin Roberts will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So now into the box is Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Henderson scoops it up. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams fouled off. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Williams is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods. But I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
First offering. A one pitch on its way. High chopper over to first. He's right there. Onto the bag with it is Aguilar, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Onto the home half now. Yankees 0, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. David Welsh gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in is Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High in the air out to center field. Williams has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second,
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I'm really impressed with Yoan Moncada. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And it's 1-1 to stand the man. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. So here is Matt Kemp. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Moncada leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Tim Anderson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. A high fastball is in there. One ball and 2 strikes the count.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
The 1-2 pitch.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Second inning upcoming here on the south side with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up Tino Martinez.
The first baseman, Tino Martinez.
First pitch of the AB now. And it's fouled away.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
He's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down. The next 1-2 pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Jose Canseco stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now here it comes. Darryl Strawberry stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
The 0-1 pitch.
Count 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Musial gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Elo Jimenez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The designated hitter.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A ball and a strike.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
To 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled away. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jesus Aguilar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Weak grounder down the line at third. And that's the second out.
Batting it, the right fielder.
Two down, no one on base. And that brings up Luis Robert. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The count now at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more from Game 3 after this. The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Jorge Posada is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Posada, a native of Puerto Rico, he's in the midst of his 20th Major League campaign. Pretty remarkable. Almost 2 full decades playing at the highest level.
I can't even begin to imagine 20 years in the show. The umbrella of what he falls under. Guys like Craig Biggio, Derek Jeter, Tony Gwynn, to name a few. To hang in there for 2 decades. Just incredible feat.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jorge Posada is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning. Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. No balls and 1 strike. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And there's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. At the plate now is Yasmani Grandal, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. And now the first pitch. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Chopped weakly to the left. Drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Now back, second baseman.
Up next for Chicago, Roberto Alomar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
2 strikes.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Roberto Alomar is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third. So here's Yoan Moncada. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Grandal is off at first with 2 away. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in will be Derek Jeter back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And it's 1-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kemp is right there, 1 down.
Now back, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
Stepping in next, Bernie Williams. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
O'Neal.
Now to the plate, here is Paul O'Neill. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the payoff pitch home. Runners on the move for second. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Tino Martinez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0. Comes set. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Two and two.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Now to bat, Matt Kemp. He collected a base hit his first time up.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Ball two.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about
batter,
7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tim Anderson is at the plate as he looks at ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
So now to the plate, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Canseco. As he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat, it's strike 1. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate is Darryl Strawberry. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, this is a costly mistake, to say the least. It's a dead ball situation. That means those runners automatically move up to second and third, not helping your cause very much when your errors are putting guys into scoring position.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Ripped down the line. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate now, Wade Boggs. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Soriano over at second. Posada on at first with nobody out. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there to Aguilar for the double play. Next up is Derek Jeter. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Here comes the 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kemp finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Aguilar.
First pitch on the way. Jesus Aguilar is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Luis Robert comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Bases are empty, one man out. And another foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Down and away, ball one.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now into the box. Bernie Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping in once again is Paul O'Neill. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that brings up Tino Martinez. In there at the knees, strike one.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Roberto Alomar. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
Count is 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Yohan Moncada is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in now for the Now here's the pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And a curveball that he didn't get. The pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Digging in next, Darryl Strawberry. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Musial is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the next to bat will be Alfonso Soriano. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. A ball that's carrying. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable. And now here's the clean.
Leading up for the White Sox, the center fielder.
Gossage gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gossage.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 2-2 one more time. Kemp aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next to hit is Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Called strike 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in it.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. A man left for the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Garrett Crochet has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And Posada can't make contact with that. He's behind 2 strikes.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
There's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Right to him. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Derek Jeter. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Now back, the 7th.
Yeah, and I can speak from experience, and I can tell you, on a night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make it.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Ricky Henderson will come on as a pinch hitter. First offering on its way. This will get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Bouncer to the left side. He's got to hurry. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Ricky Henderson stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Alan Trammell will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Henderson, a defensive team for the Yankees.
And now the first pitch.
Now playing third base.
Luis Robert is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there's one away.
The batter, the catcher.
Stanton answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. Here's the first pitch to him.
Number 27.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 4-0. Matt Foster enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Tino Martinez. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Fouled away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Now at the plate here is Jose Canseco, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
First pitch on the way. Darryl Strawberry is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two out, nobody on. Two and one.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Alfonso Soriano as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Pitch inside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot for Jorge Posada as this lead swells to 7-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
is on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
65.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 3 runs already home here. 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Derek Jeter, who came around to score last time after reaching on an error. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2 balls and a strike down to the Yankees leadoff man. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's the Yankees 7 and the White Sox nothing. And now in the box, Yohan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
In now, Stan Musial.
Up next for the White Sox, the left fielder.
He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Trammell's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Matt Kemp. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. One out, nobody on. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. The New York Yankees take a commanding 3-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. David Welsh earns the victory on the mound. Robin Roberts struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs on 6 hits, no errors.